Hi friends, in this video I am going to talk about a major mistake which can ruin your 2025 attempt. And the unfortunate part is most of you are making this mistake. Guys, recently I got a call from one of our prelims mentorship batch aspirant and he said, "Sir, I have discovered something new." I said, "What?" He said, "Sir, most of the questions which are coming in the UPSC Prelims examination in the recent years, they are coming from PIB. So I have started reading the PIB, and the problem is that it is taking a lot of time to cover the PIB. It is taking around 1.5 hours to cover all the PIB news, and guys, he said that it is draining him and he is not left with any energy to read anything else after covering all the PIBs. Guys, let me tell you, this is a major mistake which is committed by most of the aspirants. Today in this video, I am going to explain you what is this mistake, why do aspirants make this mistake, what is the mindset required to cover the current affairs in the right strategy, and here I am going to tell you my own experience. Guys, I have prepared for this exam for 6 attempts and I cracked the prelims examination 6 out of 6 times, and not only that, I have scored very high marks in the prelims examination, more than 30 marks than the cutoff. You can see here consistently I have done this. So guys, I know something about this exam. I know what works and what does not work, and today I am also going to share my own mistakes which I have committed during my preparation journey, which is going to give you a very clear-cut understanding about this major segment of UPSC preparation, which is how to master current affairs. Guys, now as the prelims approach, you will have lot of options to cover the current affairs. You can read the newspaper, which you must already be reading daily, the Hindu newspaper, or you can read any coaching institute's compilation, the various good coaching institutes, coaching institutes A, coaching institute B, coaching institute C. I am not taking the name here. There are a lot of coaching institutes these days. Every coaching institutes will come out with their own current affairs compilation. There are some new coaching institutes will give you some short notes or micro notes. Then some people, they think that they will cover the entire PIB because questions are coming from the PIB. So today I am going to solve this dilemma. Today I am going to give you a clear-cut understanding how to go about the current affairs. Guys, let me tell you, after watching this video, you will never have this question in your mind, what to do for the current affairs. Guys, I am going to share real logical solutions to this problem. First of all, let me discuss something about the PIB. Should we read the PIB or not? So let us see. Now I am going to demonstrate to you why reading PIB every day is just a waste of time for the prelims examination 2025. Let us see and take a case study of 3rd of December. This is PIB of 3rd of December. You can see these are the notifications on PIB from various ministries which have come. If you go and count the number of notifications here, the number of news items, they are crossing approximately 100 news items in a day. Just imagine, is it really worth going and reading each and every news item and then seeing to it what is important, what is not important? I think this is just a waste of time, because all the important stuff which is there in the PIB, Hindu newspaper or the Indian Express newspaper will already cover that. Okay, so it is not like that whatever is there in the PIB that is not covered in the Hindu newspaper. Guys, all these newspapers also cover the PIB important news item. I agree to it that there might be 1 or 2 questions which may only be in the PIB, which may not be covered in the Hindu, but this is very rare. Most of the news items which you are seeing that they were there in the PIB, I can show you that most of them were also there in the Hindu newspaper. So rather than covering the PIB, unnecessarily wasting your time, you can see 100 news items daily. So you can calculate, okay, that in a year there are around 365 days. So 100 every day, how many news items you have to cover? And out of this, if you get 1 or 2 questions which were not covered in the Hindu newspaper, which were only covered in the PIB, I don't think that hard work is worth the effort. Guys, remember this thing, that in the UPSC Prelims examination, you need not solve 100 out of 100 questions. Guys, most of the students are falling into this trap of solving 100 out of 100 questions. Guys, this is not at all needed and this is not at all possible. I'm saying this with all the humility, okay, because I have scored one of the highest marks in the prelims examination. Let me show you another mistake. So last year there was a question on books and authors. So most people, what they will do, or some mentors, what they will do, they will say, okay, start reading all the books which have been released in the last 4 or 5 years and start reading their authors. Guys, this is not the right strategy. In UPSC prelims examination or mains examination, if you start controlling everything, you will end up controlling nothing. Guys, let me explain you with a small case study. Suppose there are 100 questions in the prelims examination, and let us suppose 50 questions are static oriented and 50 questions are current oriented. Guys, remember one thing, you need not solve 100 out of 100 to crack the prelims examination. The cutoff is around 95 marks, which is around 50 questions. And guys, if you are well prepared, this static subject, you have limited resources, limited books, and if an average aspirant also do a repeated study of these static books, he can easily get 35 to 40 questions correct in the static part. And the current part, guys, there are 2 types of questions. One type of questions is expected current affairs, and one type of question is, okay, unpredictable current affairs, that you cannot predict. Okay, like me these days, lot of aspirants, they are showing, okay sir, this question came from this PIB notification or that PIB notification. Guys, remember, all the important PIB notifications are being covered by Hindu newspaper or are being covered by the Indian Express newspaper. From where do they get all the news about government policies, government schemes? From the PIB only. This is foolishness that, okay, I will read Hindu also, then I will read PIB also, then I will read Indian Express also. Guys, there is no end to that. Remember this, you have limited time, Time is the biggest thing, constraint in your preparation. You can't, okay, just waste your time doing something which is not going to yield you. Guys, you have to optimize your time. The key word here is optimization. You know, those aspirants who clear the prelims examination every year or who clear the prelims examination with the least effort are those candidates who are able to optimize their effort. You know, there are many candidates, they are clearing prelims examination in the first attempt. I cleared my prelims examination with 3 months of preparation in my first attempt. But there are many aspirants who even preparing 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they are still failing to crack prelims examination. Why? Do you think that they are not working hard? They are working hard, guys. I have seen myself lot of aspirants who were preparing with me. Okay, they are failing prelims examination 2-3 times. They were working hard, but what they were doing mistake is they were mismanaging their time. Do not mismanage time. Optimize your time. Invest where you will get more return. So guys, in current affairs also there are expected topics, there are unexpected topics. I don't need to solve 50 out of 50 current affairs. I need to solve 25 out of 50 current affairs maybe, because I am getting 35 questions from here. 35 plus 25 is what? How much? 60 questions. I am getting 120 marks. Guys, remember this. You need not solve 100 out of 100 questions. Don't fall into this trap. This is complete trap. Okay. Remember this. Okay. So let me just show you guys. Okay, what I mean by expected topics. So guys, let me just show you. I'll talk you about my, okay, before that I'll talk you about my mistake. Okay, so guys, in 2011 it was my first attempt and I cleared prelims with just 3 to 4 months of preparation. Okay, I started in the month of January and I cleared prelims in my 4 months of preparation. I read Lakshmikant, I read Spectrum, I read NCRTs properly. I cleared the prelims examination. So when I wrote the mains examination in 2011 first attempt, okay, I got this question: as regards to increasing rate of melting of Arctic sea ice, the interest of Arctic Council nations may not coincide with those with the wider world. So guys, there was exam pressure, and in that exam pressure I was not able to understand this question only because it was my first mains examination, guys, and I hardly prepared 5-6 months only, because I cleared the prelims in just 3 months, and that time there were 2 optionals. So I had to like invest a lot of time. I was working very hard. So this question I was not able to answer. So when I came back from the exam, I started looking for from where this question was prepared, and when I was searching internet, I got that okay, there is some Lok Sabha TV discussion on this Arctic Council. Okay, and I was very happy that I have found out the resource from where UPSC is framing question. And what I did, I started after that watching every day 30 minutes, 40 minutes Lok Sabha TV discussions. And let me tell you, after that I went on to write 6 attempts. Okay, and I cleared 6 prelims. I cleared 4 times mains, which is a very big thing to clear 4 times main, 6 prelims. Okay, and I will tell you that I think watching that TV discussion was waste of time. Guys, in UPSC you just need 4-5 points in mains examination. Okay, you don't go there and write essays on every answers. Okay, hardly you have to write 120 words, 150 words. So I wasted a lot of time watching these TV discussions. Only after 2-3 attempts I realized that watching those TV discussions was waste of time. So just my one mistake, I wasted a lot of my precious time. So now the question is, what is the best strategy? So guys, the best strategy is what? Is prepare expected important topics. Guys, let me show you something. You can see this question came in the prelims examination 2023. Okay, you can go and you can watch this on YouTube also. I had predicted this question. UPSC will repeat this question in prelims 2023. This was the Pumpuhar question, which I was the alone person in the country. I predicted an history question. Generally history questions are not predictable, but I predicted this history question. This video is there on the YouTube. You can go and watch. A lot of people who know me for last 2-3 years, they will tell, yes sir, 1 month before examination you had predicted this question. You had predicted this question 1 year before the examination only. So what I want to tell you is that, okay, what you need to do is that prepare some expected themes. So these are some cards which I had predicted for the prelims 2024, which directly came in my in the prelims examination. You can see Brazzaville Declaration, the Congo Basin, the peatland, then guys cicadas, then guys North Sea, then guys delimitation, then guys this ethics committee, then guys women reservation bill, then guys Sudan, Sahel, Venezuela. So what I want to say is that there are some expected topics, there are some expected current affairs. These are all current affairs topics. These are all current affairs topics. These are expected current affairs. Let me show you something more. You can see basic structure. The article 368 I had predicted in my Optima card. Then guys sulfur I had predicted in my Optima card. Then Garba I had predicted in my Optima card. Bill lapsing provision I had predicted in my Optima card. Sessions in parliament, adjournment, prorogation I had predicted in my Optima card. How I predicted? Because guys, logic na. See, this year 2024 there was election. In election the Lok Sabha dissolves. So obviously the question will come on lapsing of bill. So guys, there are some logical predictions, logical expected current affairs topics. Prepare only those. Don't start looking for each and every current affairs question. Yes, there will be some questions which will not be there in the Hindu newspaper, which will be there only in PIB. Yes, I agree. I must be honest with you that yes, there may be out of 100 one question, but 20 questions which will be there coming from the Hindu will be there in the PIB, will be there in the coaching compilation, will be there in everywhere places. So why just for one question you are wasting your time? Why not you focus about these 20 questions? Guys, remember this. One question, don't run after this one question. Run after this 20 question, which is there common in all the resources. Okay. And I am guessing every year, I am guessing a lot of questions in the UPSC Prelims examination, and most of my guesses are coming to be correct. You can go, I will attach a proof here in 2024 how many questions I predicted. You know, I made a YouTube video, okay, few months before the prelims examination. I told North Sea is going to come, country surrounding North Sea is going to come. It came. Delimitation Commission, it will come. It came. Cicada, it can come. It came. Sudan, Sahel region, I had given open challenge. This question is going to come. This question came. So my point is, for current affairs, focus on things which are expected. See, ethics committee was a very big decision taken. Ethics committee, one of the MP was removed. That was a very big thing, and the question was expected. So focus on these expected current affairs now. Why are you wasting your time on something which is undoable, something which is going to kill your time and kill your chances? Guys, I am making this video because students are getting diverted. Students are getting following the wrong strategy. Okay, so clearing prelims is not very tough. Clearing prelims is not very tough. Okay, you have to do what? Static, do properly. Half of your score. Okay, suppose you are scoring 100 marks. Suppose you are scoring 100 marks. Okay, more than half. Okay, I am telling you honestly, more than half of this 100 marks, which is around 50 to 60 marks, will come from your static knowledge only. Focus more on your static. Solve all the NCERT tests. Guys, I have prepared NCERT test and static advanced test on all the standard sources. All the standard sources. If you solve these 3000, 4000 questions, you will be able to cover all these books properly. This 60 questions, this 60 marks means this around 25 to 30 questions. Okay, static oriented questions. Easily you can do, guys. You don't need anyone help. You don't need anyone classes also. Everything is going to come from Lakshmikant. Everything is going to come from standard NCERT textbooks. Like geography question, this year 15 questions were directly from the NCERTs. First focus, master this. Then whatever little time you have, take one coaching institute compilation. Anyone. You can take ours, Optima notes. You can take anything. Okay, it's up to you. I'm not forcing you read this only, you read that only. Whatever suits you, whatever you like. But read only one. Read only one. Do not fall into the trap. I will read Hindu newspaper, I will read Indian Express, I will prepare micro notes, I will do this, I will do that. Guys, remember one thing. In UPSC, what matters is your ability to solve questions. They are not going to ask you, have you read 20 institute notes? Have you read PIB? Have you read Hindu? Have you read Indian Express? Okay. They are not going to ask that, and this thing does not matter. What matter is the marks. Are you able to solve questions? Are you able to score marks? And to score marks, guys, we have to do what is doable. If we start aiming for something which is undoable, you are going to waste your attempt. Guys, better is what? Okay, prepare the expected topics, prepare the expected themes properly, in depth. So any question comes on that topic, you will be able to solve. And guys, let me tell you, most of the current affairs are very expected. Last year there was a question on G20. I'm talking about 2023. Even a class 10 student will say G20 question will come, and G20 question came. But after that also many candidates must have committed mistake in that. Why? Because they did not prepare these themes in depth. So rather than covering everything, why don't you select some 200, 300 important current affairs themes which are expected to come, and and focus on that. And you see, in front of you, so many questions. I prepared cards, Optima cards last year, and this is a proof. This is not something which I am creating now. If you are part of my Lakshya, if you are part of my Optima, if you are part of my last year, okay, my Telegram channel, all these things I have given last year, and these questions have come. Anyone who is part of Lakshya last year can tell in the comment box that these questions did I predict or not. Tell me honestly. So rather than reading everything, focus on expected and probable topics. This year, guys, in my Lakshya test series, I am also conducting, apart from current affairs classes, some contemporary themes which are important, which can come in the UPSC Prelims examination, high chances. So guys, you do not waste your time reading PIBs and selecting topics and all that. You just focus on covering the static part and select any one compilation. You can select our compilation, which is Optima Notes, which is going to come on 25th of January, 1 year compilation. Or you can follow any other institute also. Okay, all institutes are good. Okay, but read only one, then only you will be able to revise it. If you read multiple institutes, you will not be able to revise it. Many people, you know what they do, they test series. Okay, let me tell you what mistake many people do. Over smart people in UPSC now, you don't have to be over smart. Be simple. Many people, what they 5 tests they will solve from institute A, 5 tests they will solve from institute B, 5 tests they will solve from institute C, 5 tests they will solve from institute D. What is the result? The result is less effective. Why? Because guys, any institute, if suppose I am giving you 55 test GS1, so all the important questions are distributed in all the 55 tests. If you do only 5, will it help you? Or for that matter, any institute, any other good institute also, suppose they have 30 tests, but you are only solving 5 of them. Because see, every institute will plan their important questions throughout the test series. It's not that in only one test they will give all the important questions. So what will happen is that you have solved 25 tests, but what you have done mistake, 5 different institutes you have solved. So you will not have holistic coverage of the syllabus. If you want holistic coverage of syllabus, solve this 55 tests in our test series. We have NCRT test, we have advanced test, we have monthly current affairs test, we have Optima sectional predicted questions, Optima full length predicted questions. This is what going to help you. And then you can solve our PPP also, which is freely available. This is how you master the prelims examination. Guys, if you like the opinion which I have given in this video, please do consider liking this video and sharing this video with your friends. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care and God bless you.